Hey Josh, how you doing tonight? Doing good. Things calmed down for you? Uh, I don't know. Hold on, let me check. Yes, you are. That's too funny. You don't even realize what you're in. All right. Well, let's get ourselves started. All right. Tonight we have uh, two cases. Not sure if I'm going to get to both of them. We'll see how quick we go, and I got to get up extra early tomorrow for work. So, two cases. Star Trek Picard season one from Rittenhouse. These are two separate hit drafts. Each case is separate. They number their cases, so it's real simple. Lower numbers case one, higher numbers case two. Let's see how we do. I have not had a chance to check out any breaks whatsoever. So this will be completely new to me. See what we get. That's cool. So you say every single card, does that include one of each of the six different sketch artists? Just pulling up the checklist here, the autographs. Okay. So looking at our base cards, I'm just curious here. They are not bad. A little, I mean, when I say a little rough around the back edges, but it's not too bad. I can deal with that. I believe this is one of the tarot cards. Or is it travel? Yeah, there's 32 of these. Oh wow! And you know what? They are. Oh, they break up. These are actually. It's perforated. You could take that card out of it. The triangle. Let's see. I don't know if I can get a good glare on it. You can just make. There you go. You can make that out. There's our first autograph. There's another tarot card. Apollo Crew. That's a cool looking card. I like it when they mix it, or you got some gloss, some matte, a little bit of foil. I mean, are you just talking about the base cards here? Because I'm not going to show base cards, Mike. And then the inserts. I mean, not the autograph here. I'll put it right there. I usually wait until I'm done with the box to show the who we pulled, but I can do it as we go if you would like. It's right here in the corner of the screen. But there you go. No big deal. First autograph. Good first name at least. And let's see here. Admiral Clancy. Is that character card, I take it? No worries, Mike. Oh, I thought it was in the corner of the screen. There's a Narek character card. So let's see, we've got 5 people watching right now. Has anybody seen a break of this yet before this one? Oh, that's right. I forgot you had bought a bunch of cases. Oh, that is not good. 2 boxes were hitless. Now, did other boxes have additional hits to even it out, or was it just your case was short? That's very rare with Rittenhouse. Hi, Mike, how you doing tonight? Well, I hope we'll keep our fingers crossed that we don't have any cases like that. Like I said, I don't know who does Rittenhouse's sorting and packing, but I mean their stuff is usually spot on. I want to say maybe 2 or 3 times. There's one of these tarot cards. Second autograph. Tarot card. And here, this is one of the travel ones. T2. All right, our second autograph, Maya Eshet. Well, usually when it comes to Rittenhouse, on the whole, you're going to be in it for autographs. Because for them, sketch cards are usually a much rarer hit. It's not like a typical, Marvel or DC kind of thing where you might get, like a sketch per box. At least that would be my take from it. I mean, me personally, I actually collect sets, and I like sketches over autographs, but I like sets more than anything else. The Steward is a jumbo? I did not know that. I don't remember seeing it. It doesn't say that on the checklist, does it? And it just says scarce hobby box only. Huh. You know what? I don't have many because the wrappers are usually one of the hits in the break, so I don't keep them. I mean, I might have just some random wrappers. I mean, looking off to the side here, I might have maybe 8 boxes worth of wrappers. So I do need to send them in, but I don't have many. I'm trying to think how many points I might even have in my account. Probably enough to get like 2 cards, maybe 600 or 800 points worth. And I think that's only because I done the free points. No, I mean they actually, again, in my opinion, the wrappers, they have more value than some of the lower tiered autographs or the base. And that, like the one thing, and I say it all the time, by the way, if you end up with a base spot and you don't want it, please let me know. That way it saves me the hassle of sorting the cards. I didn't get a chance to watch it. I believe it was on tonight. Mike, I know you're a big wrestling guy. I don't know if you ever watch the show Forged in Fire on the History Channel, where they make blade type things, knives and swords and stuff. It's some wrestling themed one, and they have Ric Flair on it. At least that's what they have in the commercial. It's one of the travel cards. Now, the Picard, is it still an on-card autograph, or is it like the Sean Connery James Bond archive, where they took like a book plate character card? That's interesting. Character card again. There's one of the Holo Crew cards. These tarot cards. Now, what is the one? There's one insert that's like every 4 boxes. All the other ones, let's see. So, Holo Crew is 1 in every 2 boxes. So we pulled 2 up front. Cast of Picard, that's 1 in 96. Everything else, you know, these tarot cards are 4 a box. Character cards are 2 a box. The travel posters are 1 a box. Well, I mean, that is entirely possible. He is not exactly a young man. Autograph. And tarot card. All right, first autograph, Marty Matulis. Tarot card. There's our other autograph already. Hey, Russell. How you doing tonight? Or this morning, I should say, for you. Tarot card. Well, top loaders are still so hard to get because when everything shut down and they, you know, kept talking about the broken supply chains, all of the plastics were imported from China, I guess, or from overseas, we'll just say. And the backlog is so bad that they can't catch up. I know when I ordered my supplies, I haven't ordered any in a while. You know, I usually order directly from BCW, and each time I would order, the backlog was longer and longer and longer. And I think somebody said now, if you order top loaders now, I think it's in October delivery date. I hope everything's okay, Russell. Just a checkup. Yeah, I got lucky early on. I bought a case. I had top loaders on back order when the back order was maybe 8 weeks, and I ended up buying an entire case on top of that. So I was set for a while. The one that got me is I had to buy the 108 top loaders, the ones for like the thinner wardrobe cards. I had to buy an entire case of those. That's going to last me probably 5 years. Oh, that's good. All right, we got Casey King. I am going to need a little bit of help on this. I do not have CBS All Access, so I've never seen the show. I obviously know all of the returning characters. what I was gonna say is I actually got lucky that um, there's a guy who sells card, supplies, and he is in my town, which is a relatively small town. So I've been able to buy stuff directly from him, and he gives me his prices are, especially compared to eBay, his prices are pretty good. Matter of fact, I have to get some of the. He was saying the 138 point top loaders were by far the hardest ones to get. I was saying, so I don't have CBS All Access, so I have never seen the show. I'm waiting for it to just come on regular. Um, on regular CBS like they did with Discovery. So I got to see season 1 of Discovery. I wonder where in New Jersey he purchased them from. Icheb. That doesn't help me. I haven't, I'll catch Next Generation on, was it BBC? I think they play it on. But your thing there about somebody buying out a comic shop, did they say the town? There's so many comic book stores, more than card shops. Tarot card. Okay, that's the one I watched the least of. Well, that's not true. Enterprise. The newer they got, the the less I watched them. Like I'd seen Next Generation, you know, over and over again, and I used to watch DS9, and then there's one of the travel posters. Then as the newer series came out, I guess I just wasn't watching TV as much, so I didn't catch them. Oh, you know what? We're on the second stack. We'll do this one stack at a time. That'll work for you. David Paymer. I recognize that face from other stuff. Goes. Okay, Tom's River. That's I'd say it's like an hour north of me. That's kind of roughly the middle of the state, a little bit north of that. Yeah, I agree with you, Mike. I watched more DS9 when they rerun it. It used to be on. It was probably on Fox late at night. Oh, there's our second autograph. We got a good one, so I'll keep them covered till the end. Tarot card. Oh, this must be one of these character cards. Or, what was it? Oh, cast of Picard. That was it, not character. Nice foil. Yeah, I would say DS9 was probably my second favorite the next generation. And just so I'm not getting them mixed up, Enterprise character card. Enterprise was the Scott Bakula one, right? The Borgs were cool. Character card. Oh, you know, Josh, when we were talking earlier, I know you said 2 of your boxes were hitless. Did you get a sketch in your case? That was one thing. I'm gonna guess that the sketches, they're never going to put in odds, any odds on them. So either they're going to be roughly 1 per case, or they're going to be 1 per a number of cases. One in 5. Wow. Well, I hope you at least get 1 out of your 5 cases. All right, and our autograph. Come on, focus. There you go. Marina Sirtis. Six artists on the checklist. What was it? It was, let's see, Adam and Becca Cleveland, Roy Cover, Marcia Dye, Jim Faustino, Wesley Smith, and Hoy Trong. I don't know Wesley Smith. All right, you got a collection. Hopefully I won't get home too late. I can get some of the pictures scanned in before we start on the second case. Is STP any good at all? I'm going to have to ask STP like the motor oil, STP like the band. I'm not sure what STP is. Ah, yeah, that would make sense. Like I said earlier, I do not have all access, so I haven't seen the show. I'm waiting for it to come on regular CBS. So there's tarot cards. Oh, a duplicate. That's not good. Especially with 60 something autographs, wasn't it? I mean, I don't know, 68 autographs. You know, I could not get into Orville. It's one of the travel posters. So, duplicate autograph, Maya Eshit. Tarot card. I think this is a better one. I think. Let me check. It isn't all on cover. That's an EL. Well, Mike, like I said, the problem I have is that since I didn't see the show, here's the other character portrait card. You know, again, trying to get the glare of the foil. Kind of has a Dufexy kind of thing to it. Character card. Character card. Well, the problem is as they get older like that, it's going to be the same thing, you know, with all these, like when you see in the different card sets and stuff, there's just, you know, the originals, and then they slowly will phase into where, you know, next generation is then the old guys. There was an extra card in that pack. Thought maybe we had something there, but we didn't. Q was definitely cool. All right. Harry Treadway. All right, so that's good then. We got a regular. Oh, where's there it is. I was gonna say, where's our key stopper? CT1. Is there more than one case stopper? I didn't even check. No, just the one. That's nothing. Think about how many how many packs I've opened over the years. Or the more premium stuff like the Inflections and Valerian, where those wrappers are 20 points each. I'd have to make up multiple accounts though, because with Rittenhouse, you're only, matter of fact, I wonder how that works, because with Rittenhouse, you're only allowed to get one card, one reward card per account, and they don't say anything about having multiples, but I mean, like say like Bushkill, who pretty much exclusively does Rittenhouse stuff. They probably have some kind of a deal where they get, if I buy 50 cases, they have to throw in some rewards cards. Oh God, another double. Doubles are not good. Tarot card. There's one of the travel posters. Casey King #2. Autograph number 2. Actually, it's a kid, so I'm guessing it's not anybody special. Tarot card. Well, I mean, it could be worse. We've done some where you'll get 3 and 4 of the same autograph in a case. But sometimes, you know, and this is Rittenhouse, when you get, you know, 2 autographs in a box, but the whole autograph list is only, you know, 20 people, and you're obviously not going to get duplicates of scarce cards. Character. So, believe me, that is something I contemplated, though, is that I would get, you know, pick some absolute, you know, minor character where their autograph card's only a dollar or two, and just try to get as many as I could. That would be neat, but they like their ranges, and I think it kind of covers them when. Hold on one second. Let me finish this box. Go jump over to the checklist, because when they have their scarcity levels, and then when you get to the just plain limiteds, or the ones that don't even have a designation tarot card, that means there's a lot of them. Lulu Wilson. How you doing tonight, Travis? Yeah, matter of fact, oh, Casey King, who we just got our second one up. Yeah, he is not. He does not have a designation. So the fact normal, which is the ones that are not listed, is over 500. So that means there's a lot of those. David Paymer is one, which we got one of his. Casey King, we got 2 of his. Let's see, Barbara Eve Harris, we have not gotten one of hers yet. And that's it. Ah. I know it stinks having to wait a little bit for me to do this, but this makes my life so much easier than doing it after the fact. All right. This is box 6. Still looking for that card. I mean, believe me, that is going to be a tough one to find. You know, I know it's not what you're looking for, but I finally picked up my last 2 missing foil parallels, so I could finish my set off and see if I can move it. I got to post in the Facebook group again the cards I'm looking for to try and finish sets. I've got a whole table just full of partial sets that only need a few cards to finish off. Now, yeah, I know they gave it their generic, quarter 2 or quarter 3. Well, that is absolutely ridiculous. Travis, are you looking for anything else besides that DM8, or do you have everything else? Only reason I ask is one of the guys, he's actually in this break. I don't know if he's on here or not. He has amazingly enough, he has a card shop near him that has non-sports cards. And he pulled an inscription from one of the lesser characters. And he actually contacted him through Twitter. And the guy was saying that he only did a couple inscriptions, like a couple each. So, it adds to the rarity of it and makes it neat. There's one of the travel posters. Sumali Montano. Well, Phil Hughes is a big baller. I don't know. I can't imagine I would ever do something like that. I'm really hoping to, Travis. It's not even up on pre-sale yet. That's why there's one of the Hollow Crew. Like I said, I think it's just posted like quarter 2 or quarter 3, and the fact that it isn't even up on pre-sale, I'm thinking that it's going to be definitely quarter 3. I just hope that there's enough content in that Crisis set to warrant it being a CZX set. Character card. Because I know that was one of the things that, and I know I'm not the only one, had been saying to Cryptozoic that they really need to, they would do all the Arrowverse, shows separately, and they get through 1, maybe 2 seasons, and then they trail off. They said there wasn't enough interest in the product. They needed to do an Arrowverse set as a whole. I'm thinking the boxes are going to be about $180. I'd have to go back and check and see how much Outlander and the Superheroes was. I mean, Superheroes was probably more, and Outlander went down. Geez, you could pick up a case after the fact for, I think maybe, what was it, like $700 for the 6-box case? Yeah, that's their high-end product. And autograph number 2, John Ailes. little peace sign at the bottom. I don't know if you did that on all of them. Well, Travis, if you get the chance, go over on Blowout and do a search under the completed group breaks and put me as the author and put CZX in the search field and see what comes up. Just go to the oldest one because we did a lot of the superheroes and supervillains one. Outlander, we only did 2. And there was one early on, and then we did one later when it was down on clearance. That'll at least give you an idea as to how much it would go for. Like I said, it might be a little cheaper just because it's a TV show and not a movie. Also, some of the people that are on here now, maybe they would remember how much it went for. I do know if there's any cases of superheroes and supervillains, I haven't seen any anywhere. They've got to be really high right now because I don't believe all the duels got pulled. I think I only remember seeing 2 of them. There's what, 5 of them? I think I only saw 2 of them pulled. So that means there's probably a third one that got pulled. So probably still 2 left out there somewhere. Your Supergirl card, or you mean the dual autograph? The tarot card. There's our autograph. Believe me, if I happen to see it, I'll let you know. I'm not sure how I would get in touch with you, but you know, I guess if you have your notifications for YouTube on, I can, respond to a comment. Amira Van. Well, my favorite card set of all time is 1995 Marvel Masterpieces. Tarot. Here's another one of these character portraits. Oh, good luck. I hope you pull the card you're looking for. Character card. Well, for me personally, for collecting non-sport, like I didn't really collect non-sport when I was a kid. So the card shop I used to go to, I think that was one of the first sets. So it has a bit of a nostalgia factor. I like the artwork. I really like the parallel cards. The Hollow Flash are the best looking insert set out of any of the classic Marvel sets. Jane Hay Kim. And they have the Mirage, which are probably the single rarest insert card of the classic Marvel sets. And they command a lot of cash if they come up. I never got mine. I have my full set. The only thing I'm missing are the 2 Mirage cards. And I've actually been contemplating selling it just because the prices keep going up. How do I afford all these cards? I don't. These are group breaks, Travis. So that means that some of these other people that are commenting, so over on Blowout Cards, for this particular break, everybody chipped in, and basically we kind of, you get to split the case up. If you're not familiar with group breaks, kind of keeping it simple. That's why most of these, they're always listed as, like you'll see hit draft. So what we do is we break this all down into, 30, 35 different ways. And then whoever was lucky enough to get the first pick, they pick what they want. And then number 2 picks what's left, out of what's left, excuse me, and then keep on going until it's all gone. And then I mail it out to everybody. I think that's why I like doing this, because I get to open everything and I don't have to pay to open it. I mean, it is a lot of work. I'm not going to say it isn't, but if I didn't enjoy it, I wouldn't do it. Tarot card. Autograph. You know what? I think that's the first. Nope, that's the second. I was gonna say they've all been full bleed, except the very first card we pulled wasn't. This is our second card that's not full bleed. And even the you know, if you even want to call it border, there's not much of a border to it. I like the style though. A tarot card. And there's our travel poster. Nikita Ramsey. Tarot card. Excuse me 1 second. Is she an android? She kind of has data eyes. There's our second autograph already. You know, a favorite Arrowverse? It Hollow Crew. I will say that it was Supergirl. I felt that that particular product had the most value. You know, we got a ton of great cards in that. I mean, you saw the break, obviously. I don't know if our case was just better than most, or if that's how they all were, but we had a lot of good autographs. We had a couple of really good wardrobe cards. It was just a good product all the way around. You know, the Arrow and the Flash ones, except for the last seasons, there's a character card. They didn't have Arrow or Flash autographs, so you know it was kind of a letdown. I also enjoyed Legends of Tomorrow. That was a fun set to open. So I'm hoping this crisis set will be good. Marin Dungy. Well, the thing about the redemptions, and I don't know the answer to this, Travis, but one of the ones that's listed, you could only win it at one of the Philly non-sport shows. That's how they sold my set matter of fact, that I just listed. The inserts, they had the cat quote inserts. They actually had a second set of those cards that you could buy as an exclusive set at the Philly non-sport show a few years back. Yeah, that's what I was getting to right there, Kevin. So the redemption was in one of those sets, because I remember seeing the shirt. I forget, it was a shirt. I don't know exactly which redemption it was, but somebody did get it. I just remember that it was so tiny. It looked like, I mean, I guess it stretched, because I saw that. I remember saying it was like, it looked like it was for like a little kid, but it was a shirt that you could only get by buying one of those exclusive sets. I remember I bought two to, go for it, and I did not win. Because they also had autographs you could get in them too. And this was before the product had come out. There's our autograph already. Matter of fact, at the Philly show, I don't remember, maybe 3 years ago, they were actually giving away autograph cards from sets that they weren't going to make, that they had the cards made. Because they were giving away, I guess that was what, Flash Season 3? And they were giving away Flash autographs. And they had, Cryptozoic was going to be doing a Arrested Development set, and they were giving those away too. Character card. Character card. I don't know how true it is, by the way, but over at Cryptozoic, the redemptions, they always said they would honor them no matter what, but I think they stopped doing that because the last, there was like 2 redemptions in the last year or so, and one of them they got redeemed, but they had a lot of problems, and then the second one, I don't think they ever got it redeemed. I think they told them no. Which set, for example, and when you say what, which website, one of the actual manufacturer, Jonathan Del Arco. Well, over on Blowout, I know, I want to say it was early last year, somebody had posted that they pulled out of like Arrow Season 3 or Arrow Season 4. It was a redemption. I want to say it was for one of a bolt from, who's got the crossbow? Speedy or whatever. And they had some problems, but then I guess he's the head of Cryptozoic. He's on Blowout sometimes. It's like CZE Jamie, something like that. And then he said, "Oh, contact me and I'll take care of it." And they did. But then, not that long ago, a few months ago, somebody else pulled the redemption, and they said Cryptozoic told them that they wouldn't honor it because it had expired, a couple of years ago. I don't know if they ever reached out to Jamie or not. Well, I've never purchased from the crypto. Well, actually, that's not true. When we were doing the Rick and Morty Season 3 breaks, that we were buying from the Cryptozoic site. It really depends on the product. Tarot card. Rick and Morty didn't last that long, but then somebody went and bought out the last of the packs. Autograph. But yeah, but Kevin, if you do a search on blowout, I believe you'll find them. And there's our travel poster. I wonder who they got to replace. Well, because most of my breaks are done on the blowout cards forum, I have to buy the cases from them. You know, like these cases came from Blowout. If it's a product that Blowout does not sell, or if it's something that I was able to find a good deal on something, I will run that break in my Facebook group. So we've done, you know, some Walking Dead. We did a couple cases of Arrow, season 2 and 3, I believe it was. We did the Rick and Morty season 3s, Ant-Man and Wasp, you know, a bunch of odds and ends. Rebecca Wisaki. But I mean, I would say over the course of of a year, 90% of the breaks are through Blowout. So that's where I get the product from. Yeah, Kevin, I wonder what I was saying is I wonder who they got for their card department, because somebody had said that Dustin had left too, and Dustin's the person who took over for George, and I haven't heard anything. And since there hasn't been any shows, it's, you know, that much more difficult to talk to anybody. How you doing there, C.A. Toro? All right, talk to you later, Travis. Well, if you go to their website, I mean, their focus is on just not cards. That's the problem. They're putting out plenty of trading, card games and those little figures that they make. I mean, they're doing tons of those. Well, um, I'll be honest with you, I don't know how the break's going, only because I don't know the characters well enough. Um, my thoughts are not that great. We pulled Marina Sirtis, but then after that, I think there's only maybe two that seem to be decent autograph-wise. I could be wrong, but there's our travel poster. Well, only 5 more autographs in the case. 2 boxes plus the other half of this box. Barbara Eve Harris. No sketches. We were talking about that earlier. Rumor has it that the sketches are 1 in 5 cases, roughly. Here's hoping we get a sketch, but not holding my breath for it. Here's our last character portrait. I don't believe so. We'll go through, we'll do a breakdown, or excuse me, a recap at the end here, about 20 minutes. Character. When I said the Certus, there was that Harry Treadaway, names that I recognize from other stuff, whether they're small or not. The Del Arco. I wish, Russell. I didn't know, but the Picard is an oversized card. It's not in the packs, it's in the box. So we'll know if we hit a Picard right away. All right, Jamie McShane. Oh, maybe it'll go the other way around. All right, 4 more autographs to go, and hopefully we'll at least get something big in here. The one thing that does stink, if you do go to a card shop, if they hit the Stewart, you don't have a chance of getting that in a pack. Somebody posted, I think it was on NSU, that Janina Gavankar, she's been in Star Wars stuff this year, that she just picked up some major role. No, they said it's in the box. It's like a box topper. Tarot card. Autograph. Tarot card. And poster. Nekar Zadigan. Tarot card. You know what? Actually, gotta flip this over. I haven't really been paying attention, but I believe that one row the autograph's like 3 packs from the top, and then in the other row it's like 3 packs from the bottom. Wait till the end, a little bit of suspense. Character card. Just real quick, I want to check and see. So now the hobby box only. So the Steward and then this Issa Briones that you're talking about. So they're only in the hobby box. I think that's probably one of the big mistakes with something like this. It was the same thing with the archive box for Discovery 2 character card. Is they didn't have Burnham in the archive box in Season 2. But you could get her out of the hobby. At least with the other releases, you know, previously, they would have it where it would just be a different version in the archive box. So I think it's one of those two is the autograph. Or it's this one right here. Miscounted. Hollow Crew. And tarot card. All right, how'd we do? Dominic Burgess and Santiago Cabrera. Dual autograph. That is a cool autograph, that Burgess. I mean, I don't know how you can keep track of that. I take it they're going to be down at the bottom here. So let's see. EL. Okay, so that'll work. Last box. Uh-oh. Looks like we got ourselves a comedian. We just got a duel, and I mean some middle of the road guys, I believe. I know that Harry Treadaway was an EL. You give it about 6 more minutes, and we'll be doing a recap. Tarot. All right. Let's see if we can. Janina Gavanker. I think it was Masterworks. We pulled a ton of her. Somebody had posted somewhere that she picked up a roll. Neil, how are you tonight? No, I'm afraid not. It is, oh, yeah, screw it. There's our autograph. I have to get up extra early. I have a meeting before work out at a site. So I have to be out at a site at 6:30 in the morning. I'm hoping to, at least when I'm done opening this case, I won't be able to get the scans, but I'll try and cut and paste the checklist over and then just take out, you know, the ones that are from this particular case. But the plan is to do the second case tomorrow. Hey Neil, I was curious. Do you just wait? No, not in this checklist. Hold on one second. Neil, do you have to wait until your daughter comes home from college to get your cards? I was just curious. I was thinking about that. You know, I had sent out the stuff from the Walking Dead break. No, Toro, Janine is not in this set, but when you were mentioning about that Issa Briones, that she's a sleeper, if she picks up another important role, it just made me think of that. And autograph number 2. I don't think we went out with anything special here. Tarot card. So no sketch in this case. And our travel poster. I can do this. So we'll start with Kendra Munger. And Chelsea Harris. Okay, so let's do our recap. Like I said, we didn't get a sketch, so that's pretty much, everything else are our inserts. I know the odds on this were, 4 in the case, so we're good there. These, I believe, are 1 a box. Looks like, I mean, no, maybe 1 and 2 boxes for those. These were a lot, the tarot cards. So, okay, so Nekar Zadigan, Jamie McShane, Barbara Eve Harris, Jonathan Del Arco, Nikita Ramsey, Rebecca Wasaki, Marin Dungy, John Ailes, Sumali Montano, Lulu Wilson, Jane Hay Kim, Harry Treadaway, there's Marina Sirtis, David Paymer, Casey King number 1, Amara Van, Marty Matulis, Casey King number 2, Maya Eshet 1 and 2, Ian Nunny, and a duel of Dominic Burgess and Santiago Cabrera. Okay, like I said, that is it for case 1. We'll be doing case 2 tomorrow. I'm going to at least try and get the list up. I'll get started on the scans. If I can get them up before I have to check out, I will. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to me here. Come join the Facebook group, iFish73 Non-Sport Group Breaks. And check us out on Blowout Cards. So that is about it. Thanks for watching, guys. And I will see you on the next break, which is